So with Cody Rhodes' over year-long reign in the books, we can kind of admit it was kind of mid. I don't think it was the worst thing in the world. I wasn't sitting here dreading for someone else to kind of take the title off of him, but I do think in terms of defenses and melodrama surrounding each of his title defenses, it was kind of lacking. You can say a similar case, I guess, for Roman in terms of like the predictability of knowing he's going to hold the title until a certain point, which you kind of do feel with Cody. But at least with a lot of Roman's matches and his opponents, the way that things were booked, especially with times where like you had Drew against him at Clash of the Castle, the Fatal 4-Way at Royal Rumble, the multiple times that he's like when he fought Sammy at Elimination Chamber, there was a lot of drama in those moments that allowed for a slight suspension of disbelief at a certain point. With Cody, we've had multiple title defenses against Kevin Owens, which were great, by the way, and I think a good story being told. I think the two title defenses between AJ Styles were good, but I just feel like there should have been more. He should have been interacting with more of the roster. Potentially, like NXT guys, maybe Carmelo Hayes, try to get a lick back at Cody. Maybe at some point down the line, Seth should have challenged Cody once or twice during the calendar year. Maybe a Lesnar coming back. You have, him fighting maybe Jimmy or Jay. He did fight solo, right, which for a SummerSlam match really wasn't a big marquee, but I don't really remember much of his title defenses because he did have so few of them, and they were with the same opponents, whereas Roman kind of did have a who's list of everyone he defended against, obviously because he had a 4-year time, but with even in that last year, he defended against Orton, he defended against LA Knight, he defended against Sammy. There was a lot of mini stories that were told with Roman that elevated both people involved, whereas Cody didn't really elevate any of the people he was really working with that weren't already at that point. In general, I believe while Cody's reign didn't feel long, because the whole year did feel pretty short, just in general, because I think the booking from Triple H in general has made the year feel brisk and not slow and plodding like it does or has felt in previous years. Let me know what you guys think. I thought that unfortunately Cody's reign was a bit underwhelming. Maybe the second time around, we'll get a more compelling story and we'll get a lot more matchups that we want to see.